Hey guys, so this video I want to talk about more of my experience with God. So there's a point I wanted to make about the narcissism, which is that we seem to be living in the ego of some narcissist who created these religions, because we will have to worship a God. Like, imagine torturing someone and then asking them to worship you at the same time. Isn't that what narcissists like doing the most? Like, they like to see just how much they can hurt you and then see if you'll still worship them, and then they get off to you worshiping them and listening to them after they really hurt you. That sounds like a narcissistic thing to do, and I feel like God does that all the time. It's nasty, and I feel like I'm at a loss for words because I don't know how to love or worship a God that does stuff like that. I mean, I respect the fact that there's some people he didn't hurt and he never hurt them and they loved him their whole life, and they're like, oh, God is so good. But me personally, he really, really hurt me. And there's other people he hurt, and he hurt so many people before this era, in the past. And no one really cares. I feel like the people who say, oh, you should never say that about God, like, they don't really love the people who went through shit, and they don't respect them. They just care that God is good to them and happy with them in their little world, and they're not realizing like the evil that's going on next door or next generation over or whatever. And I don't know what to make of that. I feel like it's incredibly narcissistic, and all these religions are like entirely based on not entirely, but in a large part based on narcissism, and they empower narcissists in our society, to exploit more people, I guess, with an exploitative God. That's why they say there's like hungry gods that just want you to worship them and they're evil and stuff. The Hindus say that, and I think it's partially true, and it's our job to worship the truth and love and be righteous, which the best one of those is Jesus, but even that one is not good enough because God's been evil, and Jesus is sitting there talking about how good God is, and God wasn't good, so I'm not gonna lie. So this is more my faith walk and my journey, and I really go through all sorts of crap that hurts me, and I feel like God's doing it on purpose, and he's like trolling me, but I get really mad at him because I feel like he doesn't care, and he's laughing at the fact that he's hurting me, and I don't love a God like that. Look, he makes the bird fly over right as I say he's laughing. Like, he does stuff like that to me on purpose, and it hurts me. It makes me not love him, so I want justice. So I don't know, who's worshiping what, but I have a feeling God is really narcissistic and people aren't worshiping the real God when they do that. So this is my video.